with the Jackie Chan. Three sweet swash wash. I hit with the yes I can. Real quick right back. I know what I gonna do. New whip brand new. So hit me with the Jackie Chan. Three sweet swash wash. I hit you with the Jackie Chan. Ring 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 to the motherland. Go up and we never land. Cash on me, call me beat up on. Top plans on deck. Don't play now when you read that text. You don't need your ex. Just touch down, I don't need no rest. Ooh, tryna slice it. Late night at the view. Took a liking. Don't blame me, I couldn't fight it. Ooh, wind it. One left, right, I might it. Cool up, cool up, cool up, cool up. Ease up, ease up, ease up. Hit me with the Jackie Chan. Three sweet swash wash. I hit with this I can. Real quick right back. I know what I gonna do. New whip brand new. So hit me with the Jackie Chan. Three sweet swash wash. Me I don't take no chance. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Me I don't do romance. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Me I don't take no chance. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And ready for action. The date has been marked on calendars for months now, and the stage is set here in the Spanish capital for the UEFA Champions League final. Hello everyone, I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary as always by Lee Dixon, and we're just minutes away from kickoff here at the Estadio Metropolitano. It's Barcelona taking on Liverpool.
Well, we started with 32 teams, Derek. Seems like an eternity ago. Now we're down to the best two. I've not played in the Champions League final. I surely wish I was playing tonight. Turn the clock back, let me run out there, please.
Back in the old days of this competition, no English team prospered more than Liverpool.
Well, one of the best teams in this competition of all times. And who will forget that final against Milan? Can they repeat that tonight?
This is what we expect from the Blaugrana. Marc-Andre ter Stegen starts in goal. Piqué starts alongside Samuel Umtiti in the middle of the defence. Ivan Rakitic plays with Sergio Busquets in central midfield. And Luis Suarez will be the main striker here. Let's take a look at the Liverpool starting 11. Dejan Lovren plays alongside Virgil van Dijk in central defence. Sadio Mane starts with Mohamed Salah out wide. And leading the attack today is the ultimate pressing machine, Roberto Firmino. It doesn't matter for how long you've been covering this great game of football, it's still a joy to watch Lionel Messi at his best, and he very often is at his best, Lee.
Well, very few players I'd pay good money to watch, and I'd pay a ticket entrance for him, that's for sure. Every single game he plays, he gives me something, even if he doesn't play well. Just watching him move on the pitch, it's just fantastic.
Virgil van Dijk. Naby Keita. They don't only need a second invitation to give it a go on the counter. Not quite the counter-attack that they had in mind. Well, regaining possession for his side cleverly. And Fabinho. And now Jordan Henderson. Suarez. Alexander-Arnold has it. Fabinho now. Now Jordi Alba. And now Coutinho. Sergio Busquets. Is he going to punish them here? Towards Messi, far post. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And now Coutinho. Now Busquets. In position, but pressure to cope with. He's taken on the shots, but he's failed to beat the goalkeeper from there, Lee.
Well, it was well worth the effort, but well off target. Liverpool continue to advance. Will they be able to convert?
cross lacking guile and accuracy. Messi. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. And it's Vidal. Rakitic. Well, body in the way. A goal for Barcelona. The Blaugrana out in front in the Champions League final.
So how important will that be for Barcelona to get their noses in front? That remains to be seen. Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
And the goal that was scored, well worth another look, Lee. So back underway, and it's Barcelona holding the advantage. Lovren. It's with Roberto Firmino. Well, they've jumped in front, Lee. That's the most important thing. Your assessment so far?
Well, Barcelona will be happy if it stays like this. There's still some work to do in the second half, though.
And Rakitic! And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. It's with Roberto Firmino. Moving through the gears. And taken away from Salah. Sadio Mane now. A really sumptuous ball. Surely the equaliser. Well, he was being pursued furiously. The effort, though, nothing to write home about, really.
No, give the credit to the defender there. Just put him off balance.
And Mane. Sadio Mane! Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
No, he was close. It was a decent effort. They'll keep plugging away, I'm sure.
And Sergio Roberto sloppy in possession. And the cross is very much on. Keita. And doing the thwarting, Samuel Umtiti. You can see he was feeling the pressure, but gave it a go anyway. Not 45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. Roberto Firmino. Sadio Mane now. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, let's see, does he mean business? Mane. And Fabinho. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Well, and passing for the velvet touch. It's gone in beyond the goalkeeper, and Liverpool are level.
Well, I just love to look at perfect technique, and you won't get any better than this. It's just a dream strike. Brilliant, brilliant effort.
So, a level contest, 1-1. And Dembele couldn't keep the ball. Here's Keita. Dembele. Now Busquets. Good ball movement and a decent position here for Barcelona. Lionel Messi. Terrific reflex action.
Yeah, you've just got to come out and spread yourself and hope for the best. Well, I thought we got a goal. All there, Derek, but the goalkeeper had other ideas. Still all square.
Going through Mane. Well, he had a decent reading of that ball in. Suarez. Coutinho. Bodies forward and the break looks on. An effective pass by Coutinho. Oh, he's knocking on the door. And it's a goal from Luis Suarez.
Well, just watch this. Absolutely brilliant. Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
Not what Liverpool wanted, the concession of a goal. Can they come up with a coherent reply? Virgil van Dijk. He might be able to profit from the wide position. And Mane. Big chance to get them on terms. It wasn't far away from the target, Lee.
No, it was decent. Really, really decent chance for the lad. They'll keep pushing away to try and get that equaliser.
Now Busquets. It's with Roberto Firmino. And going through Mane. Andrew Robertson. Oh goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Liverpool obsessed with finding a forward gear. Now what can they do from this position? Is it going to be? Oh, a goal for Liverpool, who are now on level terms.
Wow, what technique. When the ball comes to you and you don't need a touch and you can just whack it first time like this. What a goal.
Again here, this has been quite the roller coaster ride. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. And Dembele's given it away. Henderson. Roberto Firmino. And the conclusion, he's missed the opportunity. Now here's Piqué. Sadio Mane now. Effective challenge. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Liverpool throw in here. Ronaldo. Suarez. Textbook defending inside. Clattered away. And the interception following the Rakitic pass. Clattered away. Just a couple of minutes left for play. And the referee and slipped through beautifully. beautifully. That effort, wayward to say the least, Lee.
Well, it's all about his body shape. Look what he's doing.
Rakitic on the ball. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes. This has the potential to stretch sinews and minds. Tiredness can be a factor as the first period of extra time commences. Lionel Messi has scored, one of the greatest players there has ever been.
Well, as we see this again, Derek, Bobby Charlton used to say, pass the ball into the net, and that's exactly what he did there. Really lovely finish.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. Testing times for Liverpool. Can they pass this test? Now it's Lovren. Wijnaldum now. It's with Fabinho. Wijnaldum. Liverpool have given it away. Messi looking for the through ball. Just straying offside. Firmino, tremendous intuition to win it back. Coutinho has options. Fabinho now. Lovren. Wijnaldum unable to keep. Well, got plenty of space on the flank here. And scope for the cross. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. A tension-laden evening it most certainly is. That's it for the first period. So many having to get through the pain barrier. Underway in the period of extra time. An awful lot of green space. And the keeper has reacted in it. Oh, does he? Wow, does he react? What say that is it? That's a chance. Well, great repair to intercept. And the defender takes it. So a goal kick is coming up here. Lionel Messi, goal!
My #1 player in the world, what a goal! Well, let's have another look at it. Extra time has been their friend. It was a good finish. They've probably been better over 2 legs, and now the game is virtually over.
And the goal that was scored, well worth another look, Lee. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Fabinho now. Virgil van Dijk. Wijnaldum now. Sadio Mane now. Wijnaldum. Oh goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back. for his team. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum. Can they cut up in the defence with a through ball? And ultimately up a cul-de-sac. And now the wait is over. Barcelona have done it. The Champions League trophy will return to Catalonia.
Well, magnificent end to a long, long, hard season. Eventually they got their rewards and fully justified.
Well, for one team, it's a story of celebration. For the other, bitter disappointment. But the Barca players will remember this night for the rest of their lives. And as a player, Lee, as a Barcelona player in this case, this is what you want to experience.
Well, it is. You have expectations at the start of the season, all those long, hard training sessions in pre-season. You kind of need a goal to get through that pain. And focusing on winning trophies for Barcelona will be that carrot that they need.
It's Barcelona's Champions League. And they've got to savour this. It's not every night this comes along.
Well, it probably will be here next year, you never know. The way they play, but fully deserved, and they'll have celebrations right throughout the night with their families and friends.
The cup with the big ears, as it's affectionately known.
This is the moment, Derek, sharing it with the supporters. You get a chance to take it a little bit closer to those stands. Let them enjoy the experience with you. And the families are up there in the stands as well. A brilliant occasion.
It took fire as well as ice on the pitch. Necessary qualities.
Now the chance for a photograph. My mum always told me to get on the front row.
She taught you well, Lee. There we have it. The Champions League victors for 2019. Well, body in the way.